What's up, everybody? We are back. It is UFC Vegas 101. We've had 4 weekends without UFC fights. Yeah, we had some holidays, right? New Year's, Christmas, but I don't give a shit about that. I care about fights. I would rather be watching fights, to be honest. I realized I had no life. Did absolutely nothing during the weekends except for on those 2 holidays, and other than that, I just sat here feeling miserable. So I am very excited to be back. Is this the card I would have loved to come back to? No. The main event is atrocious. I think we deserve better. But I am so excited to be back because it's been so long. So without further ado, let's buzz it wide open. I've had most of these picks already. I've been sitting on them and I couldn't wait to get them to you guys. I had to wait all the way to get back on track, do things the way I've always done them. But we're going to change things up this year. I'm going to start keeping track of everything I do because I know I'm the GOAT, but you guys don't. I've got to have everything tracked. So we're going to do much better, and that's going to hold us accountable this year, okay? So here's to a good year. Happy New Year to y'all. And now let's get into it, okay? The first fight's going to be Joe Solecki versus Nurullo Aliyev. Everybody says that these guys from Dagestan all look alike. He's not from Dagestan, and I don't want to be uncultured because I don't agree with that. But this guy really looks like a really young Khabib. I see it, and I think he fights a little bit like that too. Joe Solecki's live for a submission. Always live for a submission. If you're rich and dumb and you just want to throw something on a prop, that's a good one. But I unfortunately am neither, so I will be taking Aliyev. And then we have Victoria Dudikova versus Fatima Klein. I have no idea why Fatima Klein is a minus 900. She always opens up as like these big favorites. Somebody knows something I don't. But what I do know is that Dudikova's live in this fight. This is a close fight. This is WMMA. The odds should not be like this. So if you're not rich, but you got a little bit of money to spare, and you're a little bit smart, you might want to throw some on Dudikova because I think she can definitely win this. That being said, I am not going to take her. I'm going to trust what I don't. I'm going to trust what everyone else seems to know that I don't. I'm going to go with the favorite here. Dudikova doesn't suck though, but I don't know, man. She's probably going to be lacking on the feet and probably everywhere. So I will take Klein. Then we have Magomed Gizia. I have to look at his name. I cannot say this guy's name. Gaziazulov versus Bruno Lopez. I'm going to go with Magomed. I think Magomed just kind of does what Bruno Lopez does, but a little bit better. And I think he will overwhelm him and he'll get the decision here. And then we have Ernesta Caraciate versus Nicole Cagliari. I'm taking Nicole Cagliari. I think she's one of the best underdogs on this card. I understand that she's undersized. I understand that, Ernesta is billed as this like great striker. No finishing ability. Hope I don't eat those words because it is WMMA, like I've talked on here all the time. But man, I think Cagliari is going to take her down, hold her down, and get it done. There's no finishing ability with Ernesta, and outside of striking, I'm just not impressed with her. They say she's a technical striker. They say she's all these things, but I have not seen it. And I trust these Brazilian chicks to get it done, just like I did last year. So let's see if that continues. So that's a great dog. Might be my might be my live dog of the card actually. And then we have Preston Parsons versus Jacoby Smith. Jacoby Smith is stepping in, replacing another Contender Series guy. I think his name was Alexander. It's not Alexander Gustafsson, but it's the big Jack Swedish guy who I also had winning this fight, just like I have Jacoby Smith. Not impressed with Preston Parsons. But I haven't seen a lot of Jacoby Smith, but what I have I really like. So, he's still got a chance here. I'm just not confident in it. I think Jacoby Smith is probably going to finish him. And then we have Thiago Moises versus Trey Ogden. Trey Ogden is alive. He's probably the livest underdog on this card that I'm not going to take. I'm going to pass because his competition is not much better than Moises. Moises is much younger. I think Moises has much more heart and is game on the ground. And Trey Ogden likes to be on the ground. I don't know if we'll get a finish here, but I believe that Moises, I'm going to give him the edge. But I do like Ogden as a dog. So if you are already going to pick him, hey, Do it. Prove me wrong. And then we have Marco Tulio versus Igor Poteria. I like Igor Poteria. I know a lot of people don't, but I would love to see him get a win here. I just think he's outmatched everywhere, and I think it's going to be Tulio. Jose Johnson versus Felipe Bunes. This is a really close fight. Bunes is a live dog, but judging by his age, his competition, his size, I think I got to give the edge to Jose. So I'm not going to dip my toes in that water. I'm going to go ahead and stick with the favorite here. Maybe I'm playing it safe this year. I don't know, but I like Jose Johnson. And then we have Pulinheli Soriano versus Eros Medic. Eros Medic is going to be my lock of the card. I believe he is going to style on a slower Soriano with a worse gas tank. Medic has some issues on the ground sometimes, but Soriano is not going to be able to give him any trouble there, as far as I can tell. And I really like Medic, so I think he's a good pick. I'll take him. Then we have Christian Rodriguez versus Austin Bashi. I think Austin Bashi is like a maybe better version of Raul. What's his name? With the chin? Raul Rosas Jr. Yeah, Christian Rodriguez, I have seen a lot of people take him as a dog. And I don't see it, man. The guy, I picked him to lose to Julian Erosa by submission. And if Julian Erosa can sub you like that, my man Austin Bashi can sub you. I have high hopes for the kid. I like him. I think he's going to do good things. Is he going to live up to the hype? We'll see. But I do believe he passes this test. So, yeah, Bashi for me. Chris Curtis versus Roman Kopylov. Yeah, Roman Kopylov, more technical. I think he's actually better everywhere at this stage of the game. I'm sorry. This is New Year, same cat. You guys, you know what it is by now. I actually recording this because I recorded the first one and he ruined it, and now he's trying to ruin this one. But if you leave him outside, he cries the whole time. So I got to do what I got to do, man. But I guess he just wanted to say hi as well, right? Anyways, Chris Curtis, Roman Kopylov. It's going to be Roman Kopylov. I think at this stage of the game, he is, he's improved his wrestling. He's improving his striking every time you see him. I like the kick. I like that he throws kicks. I think he's just more diverse. Chris Curtis, a lot of people like him. I haven't really seen it. He does have some good wins, but I'm not really high on the guy. And he definitely won that Brendan Allen fight. So, if you're coming in here with that, leave and don't come back, because he definitely did not win that fight. And if that's what you're going off if that's what you're basing this fight on, you're going to be disappointed, man. So I think Roman Kopylov for sure. And then we have Cesar Almeida versus Razak Al Hassan. This is the dog I'm the most worried about, but guys, I'm going to do it. I'm going to take Razak Al Hassan. He is a problem for anyone in the world in the first round. And if you didn't know it, he's a pretty good wrestler when he wants to be, which is not very often. But he needs a win. He knows he needs wins. He's almost 40, but he's not done yet. This guy's still hungry. He still wants to compete. And I believe he's going to do what it takes to get a win here. So, knockout Al Hassan prop live. If you don't want to agree with my pick, maybe you play that. But guys, I'm going to take him, man. So, I just think he can get it done. I don't think Almeida is as good as people say he is. And I wouldn't be surprised if he got knocked out or if he got out wrestled. Either one. I just think the upside is, not the upside, but the finishing ability is more on Al Hassan's side, and I'm going to take him. And then we have Ponzinibbio versus Carlston Harris. Carlston Harris versus Santiago Ponzinibbio. Strange fight. I don't know why they made it. And it's close. Harris, if you're really into the guy, and you want to do your research, I could do more, and I may pick Harris, but for now, I think Ponzinibbio has been in the fire, has done it, seen it, and this is still a fight he can win. I will take him. And then we have Mackenzie Dern versus Amanda Ribas. Ribas has already beat her. Mackenzie Dern can't strike, and believe it or not, I believe that Amanda is going to be more physical out there. I think she can give her problems, stay safe, and put a beat down on Mackenzie Dern. So those are my picks. I will get my official picks and all my plays out for you tonight or tomorrow. And I'm gonna start tracking my bets this year, so we'll roll those out as well. Stick with me and let's grow this thing. And until I see you next time, I appreciate the love, appreciate the hate, appreciate the discourse. Let's get paid, y'all. Toodles.